YouTube is very fair. If you make great videos, you'll win. If you're not winning, that means your videos are not good enough yet, or you're too early in the process. Now, I used to be like this too. I wouldn't have any views on my channels, but I fixed it using these 4 strategies that I'm going to show you. Reason number 1 you're not getting views is your thumbnail is horrible. Do you even check what your CTR is in your YouTube studio? Most people probably don't. Your thumbnail is one of the most important things to grow your YouTube channel, because this is the picture that people see before they click on your video. Meaning that if this is not good, they won't click on your video, so they won't even watch it, they won't subscribe, and you won't get any viewership. We have to make sure your thumbnail is on point. Now here's why your thumbnail sucks. First of all, you've got a low quality resolution. Number 2, you use the exact same text as your title in your thumbnail, making your thumbnail just another version of your title. When people are on YouTube, they scroll and the first thing they notice is your thumbnail, not your title. They see the thumbnail and then they take a look at the title and then they decide whether they want to watch your video or not. So if you're using your thumbnail as just another form of a title, there's no point in doing so. Number 3, your thumbnail is too much clickbait. Even though people will click on your video, that isn't what's important. It's important that they continue to watch the video. So if you mislead people with your thumbnail, they end up clicking off your video right away because you're not showing them in the video what they thought it was going to be about because of your thumbnail. Number 4, you are not using a clear font. I see all these people trying to be creative and use these crazy weird fonts in your thumbnail, which makes it extremely hard to read and see what's going on. Don't do that. Use a big, bold font. Here's how you can improve your thumbnails. You can either outsource the work to experts on Fiverr or Upwork. You can add faces that show a lot of emotion. People connect with other people. If you show emotions on your thumbnail, just like I did on this thumbnail, you are more intrigued to click. Try a minimalistic thumbnail with a bit of text, use a big, bold font, and don't put your entire title in the thumbnail with text. You also want to make sure to use bright colors so that your thumbnail stands out on the YouTube platform. Now, what's even better is using an A/B split testing method. Make sure that you've got multiple thumbnails set up so that if the first one you use is not performing, you can immediately switch and your video will perform better and might take off sooner. Reason number 2 your channel sucks is you're using a bad voiceover. This can be a human voiceover or even a very bad text-to-speech one. You have to be extremely honest about your voiceovers. Is it a voiceover that you would like to listen to yourself? If the answer is no, you should probably not even use it. If you're on a budget, I understand that you're using an AI software to do the voiceover. However, you have to consider that this is indeed limiting your growth. With an AI voiceover, you've got chances of not getting monetized. However, that's not even the biggest problem. The biggest problem is the watch time. A lot of people click off immediately when they hear a terrible robot voice, including me. I never watch those videos. So here's what you should do. Do it yourself. You can simply buy a cheap microphone and do it yourself. Don't worry about your accent. It doesn't matter as much. In fact, I like listening to people who have some sort of accent because it makes it more interesting. If you do have a budget, switch to a good voiceover that you pay on Upwork or Fiverr. You can easily pay about $15 for a quality voiceover for a 10-minute video. The third reason your channel sucks is that you're not putting any SEO research into your titles. Even though SEO is not the main thing on YouTube, it doesn't need help you get started, especially when you don't have any views yet. Reason being is YouTube search is one of the easiest ways to get discovered in the beginning because you don't have to rely on YouTube recommending it to an audience, but you can simply rank yourself in the search results and people will click on your video. The worst mistakes that you can make here is just blindly copying others and not doing any of the research yourself. If you saw that this channel right there had a video about how you can make money online and you simply copy that entire thing, that's not the best way to do it. Yes, going based on what has been working is great. However, you always want to try and improve it so that you can outperform the original video. So when you're just getting started, try and make a mix between SEO optimized videos as well as browse optimized videos. With SEO, I mean videos that can rank in search that can then later on also do well in browse. A bad example of this would be how to fix my Canon camera not working. That will do very well in search with SEO, but it's not going to do well in browse because not everyone has that camera and it doesn't apply to the masses. You want to make a mix between doing well in SEO, so getting views from YouTube search, as well as applying to the masses so that you can also do well in browse as suggested. You can use tools like TubeBuddy and vidIQ to optimize your scores. Generally, these will indeed give you a great indication. I also recommend you learn stuff yourself so that you can do it manually and understand why it works like that. However, if you're just getting started, these tools are great. Reason number 4 you're not getting views and your channel sucks is that you're not using any hooks in the intro. The intro is one of the most important parts of your video because this sets the stakes for the video. You have to consider the fact that there are unlimited videos on YouTube that people can watch. They only have a certain amount of time available, so you gotta make sure that they understand they need to watch your video instead of the other ones that show up on their homepage, in search, in recommended, or anywhere else. You do so by convincing them with the hook in your video. The first 5 seconds is where you can get a viewer's attention. That's where they decide whether they're gonna watch the video or whether they're gonna click off. A viewer sees your thumbnail, they then see your title, and they decide to click on the video. That's where you need to convince them to continue watching. If you don't do so, your retention is gonna suck and you're not gonna get a lot of views. Here's what you should not do. Not starting the intro with high energy and a hook. Not creating any curiosity or any question that the viewer wants to get answered within the video. Not getting to the point right away. If you're stalling and stalling and stalling, no one is gonna care and they're gonna click off. Misleading by using a bad thumbnail and title that doesn't really represent the video. In that case, even though your hook is good, they're there for a different reason and they'll still click off. So don't mislead anyone. Deliver exactly what they're there for. Instead, here's what you should do. What is the interesting idea from this video? Why exactly do people watch this? Make sure that you display that within the first few seconds and leave them with a question that you will answer later on in the video. Now that could be a literal question or that can simply be a cliffhanger. Mr. Beast is extremely good at doing this. Make sure you study his videos, especially the hooks, so that you can understand how he keeps the retention so high. Always make sure that you continue to improve your channel by using the stuff I just gave you. You might want to do that with a high CPM channel, which you can find right here.